Today we are looking at the 2023 Nissan NP200 1.6 AC safety pack. This NP200 comes in two variants, which is the 1.6 AC and 1.5 DCI. To me, these numbers don't really matter because the only thing that I see is heavy petrol consumption. However, these cars are for people who have a purpose in life. I mean, people who have side hustle either after hours or on weekends, or maybe who run smaller businesses. That's why about a Monaki van. Because every single guy who drives a van has a side hustle. And those guys by Chayong, they don't play. But anyway, hareda. Welcome to Cars and Buns. My name is Tumi Cooper. Welcome to Cars and Buns. This car is fitted with a 1.6 litre naturally aspirated 4-cylinder petrol engine with a power capacity of 64 kilowatts and 128 Newton meters of torque. It is a 5-speed manual front-wheel drive and it has a 50 litre fuel tank with a claimed average petrol consumption of 8.1 liters per 100 kilometers. The car has a ground clearance of 177 millimeters with a wheelbase of 2,905 millimeters. The loading volume capacity of this car stands at 1,250 liters with a towing capacity of 580 kgs when unbraked and 650 kgs when braked. And when you jump inside, it is obvious the car is fitted with 2 upholstery seats and fitted with a power steering wheel, air conditioning, rear fog lights, high-level brake lights. And if you are chama banyana with this car, when they ask you which car do you drive, this is how you put it. Hi baby girl, I just drive a 2-door pickup single cab with only 2 seats, just for you and just for me. Simple. I can't be teaching you guys everything. How? When it comes to the safety package, the car is fitted with 2 airbags, ABS and EBD, also known as electronic brake pressure distribution, which basically uses valves in the ABS unit to regulate the braking force of the rear wheels and prevent them from locking. Therefore, the extent of the EBD application ends when the ABS controls take over. I know most of you, this information is not that important, but at least you can use it as a conversation starter and people will always think that you are smart. You can't be speaking about Kaiser Chiefs from Monday to Monday. I mean, other people already know what you are going to talk about when you enter the room. It's either girls, alcohol, or soccer. Come on guys, at least act like you are all educated. It's like at work, a lot of people like to gossip and you will also love to put your 2 cents in as well. One day, just learn to know your place in Sebenzin. Just learn to laugh and shut up. I mean, you enter a room and they want your comment, you just laugh. They talk about someone, you just laugh. They ask you a question, you just laugh. I mean, you cannot be entering an office and people are complaining there. Hey, our line manager is doing this and this and this and this, and you want to comment now. Hey, if you walk into a room and they're talking about someone and want your comment, just laugh. For example, they'll be complaining that, hey, our manager is treating us bad, our manager is this and this. Just laugh. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, ne? And you just leave. All your problems solved. You don't need to be commenting on everything. If you want to comment, just go home to your wife and complain about how your day was or how your manager was. People at work, they are not your friends. You will learn the hard way one day. So just stay away from all that nonsense. The interior is clean, user-friendly, and you have 2 USB ports as well. There's some air vents and visibility is good for a driver. And this is how the custom speakers look like in it. The owner of this car brought it brand new Muchana, fresh from the box. The plastics are still there inside the car. However, now it's around 12,000 kilometers. So on the second-hand market, you can get it for 220,000 rands when the car is around 12,000 kilometers. So when you finance a 220,000 rand car with no deposit and no balloon payments at an interest rate of 16% for 72 months, your monthly installment will be 4,772 rands plus 1,200 insurance, plus 1,500 ya petrol and 100 rand ya tracker. Your total cost of ownership for this car will be 7,572 rands. But if you are smart enough, you can only pay half of it or not even pay anything if your side hustle works for you. So make a wise decision and come up with a plan. You can't always be drunk during the weekends, guys. How? The car is okay from outside. Even the body shape is not too extra. Everything was proportionally placed together. But it's time that Nissan starts throwing in reverse cameras and parking sensors on their buggies. Or is that too much to ask, guys? Just let me know in the comment sections. The bumper is made out of hard plastic, which does not easily get damaged during accidents or when you hit objects. And they are easy to find and cheap. That's what we call a solution to a problem. Also, if you notice, just next to the window, there is a smaller window there at the back. It's for storage space behind the seats, and it also gives tall people some space to adjust their seats to a normal driving position. So yes, the seats are movable as well. So my advice, gents, my advice would be, if you are a guy, it is a must to own an NP200. We need to hustle, plus we can see our economy is bad, guys, and therefore we cannot depend only on one salary. The days of buying our airlines are over now. They are over now. Now when you buy a car to push a side hustle and to also make money. Simple. Parents will be breaking, hey, my child is driving a BMW, my child is driving this, my child is driving that. Hey, Baba, you are the only one who suffers when paying the installment. Stop thinking so high of yourself. Everyone has a degree now. A degree is no longer a leg to stand on when you negotiate your salary. Everyone has a degree, and most of the people are unemployed while they have the degrees. So now, when you buy a car that you can afford, or buy a car that you can use to also push your side hustle on the side. Hey, my child is driving this, my child is driving this. You will eat pap and eggs from January to December. When some of us are grooving in December because we drive Polos and NP200s, when I'll be eating pap and eggs. December, just imagine. In fact, December it's summer, so mango is there. So at least we'll take a break and eat pap and mango. But then, let's focus. So always make a plan to find a side hustle. For example, I remember the days when I used to bolt. 4 p.m. when I knock off at work, I take my car and I go bolt. Weekends, I go bolt. And during month end, I would roughly take home an extra 7,000 rands just from bolting. And that's a huge relief from your salary. Imagine an extra 7,000 rand plus your salary. Also, bolting is not for the weak, gents. It's only for the committed and disciplined guys. Because these girls are something else. Bolt drivers, soccer players, and DJs, same WhatsApp group. If you know, you know. Let me leave it there. So if you own a car like this, it doesn't mean you're not supposed to have fun. For example, the owner of this car bought and upgraded the sound system in the car, and this is how it sounds. So here I was minding my own business. I was at work working around, and I was parking this parking lot, and I remember asking myself if I was at a police station. But later on I was like, no man, why does only the SAPS detective only drive the Isuzus and the traffic cop specialized car the GTI? Is there some type of a deal that we don't know anything about? But then I came to my senses and I was like, if you don't want to catch a bullet, it's wada. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for the realest car reviews you can find on the internet.